How's it going, football fans? Welcome back to Georgia's Greatest Upsets. In this 8th installment of the series, we'll be taking a look back to the time a superpower Jefferson team got upset in the first round of the playoffs. The 2021 Jefferson Dragons were coming off a state championship appearance and were returning 3 All-State players. Caden Bailey and Jordan Perry were both 3-star recruits, but the main attraction was Malaki Starks, a 5-star senior that would explode onto the college football scene just 10 months later.
Slight bobble of the snap, and Nick's plenty of time, throwing his first deep ball for 7 McGee, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 8-yard line by Malaki Starks, a true freshman, with an interception in the first quarter of his first college game.
What's incredible is that Malaki wasn't the only 5-star playing for Jefferson. Sophomore Sammy Brown would also earn that distinction. The young athlete was a do-it-all player for the Dragons, consistently playing in all 3 phases of the game. It's hard to express just how rare it is to have 2 5-star athletes on the same public school team. These guys are once-in-a-generation type players, usually rewriting the school record books the second they step on the field. With 2 of those players on the same team, a run for the state championship is expected. For most of the season, the Dragons lived up to these high expectations, maintaining their #1 ranking through the first 9 weeks of the season. However, a tough 11-6 loss to North Dakota in Week 9 meant they would enter the playoffs ranked to number 6. Unfortunately, Jefferson would have to play their first-round matchup without one of their superstars, as Sammy Brown was out with a leg injury, but he was set to return the following week. Their opponent was the Hapeville Charter Hornets, a team with a subpar 5-5 record that really didn't look like a threat to the Dragons' title hopes. Jefferson had also faced them a year prior in the playoffs and had blown them out 35-0, so all signs pointed to an easy win for Jefferson.
For most of the game, 4 wide trips.
Well, picked straight up on the middle. And he's cutting to the outside, 1 man to beat at the 10. He's going to push him down with a stiff arm. He's going to take him down to the 9.
Is that Isaiah?
That is
Copeland?
Isaiah Copeland.
Yeah, a little wishbone action there, old school. See if they can punch it in right here with Trey Reese.
He's fighting forward. He's going to spin it. That spin's going to get him into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons!
I'd love to say that this game was a thrilling defensive slugfest, but that would just not be the truth. This game was boring as hell, with neither team able to do anything on offense. But a game like this was exactly what Hapeville Charter wanted. Jefferson should have been running them out of the stadium, but the score remained stuck at a 10-0 Jefferson lead through 3 quarters. As the game entered the 4th quarter, the Hornet offense started to show signs of life.
Well, here it is, a big 4th down and 5, 10-12 remaining here. Little low snap. He's going to run up the middle. He sneaks through that gap. He's going to have the first down. Barely. Down to the 20-yard line in Dragon territory. 2nd down and 5 from the 15.
Get outside, Bailey.
Pressure, pass to the outside. It's going to be caught at the 5 and brought down at about the 4-yard line, 3-yard line. So
the ball's
hoping
on the 2.
It's going outside. We got nobody out.
they're going to give him on the extension into the end zone. So a touchdown there for the Hapeville Charter Hornets.
With only a few minutes left in the game, Hapeville Charter would lead an incredibly clutch and controversial drive.
We're getting underneath that 6-minute mark. We'll see what happens here. Screen pass.
Oh, it's going to be tossed out over. Oh, they're going to call a roughing the passer. 1st and 10 here. I'm sorry, 34-yard line. Ball on the 34-yard line. Deep down the side. Picked off, Justin Beatty. INT. Oh, he's calling it incomplete. You have got to be kidding me.
Alright, was this an interception or not? The stream misses the pick entirely, but the huddle footage catches it just enough to make a determination. When you slow it down, you can see the Jefferson player clearly has possession of the ball and takes 1 if not 2 steps in bounds, made extra clear by the marks in the dirt that were made by his cleats. I'm really not sure how the ref missed this one, but it gave Hapeville Charter new life, and they made sure to take advantage of it.
That quarterback here on a scramble or a draw or something. He's going to sprint out.
And he's going to run for the first down out to the midfield. Got the shotgun snap here. He's rolling out straight back. He's going to take it off up the middle, holding straight up the middle. No call. Big play down to the 30. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line.
Look for the read option here.
Quarterback here.
They moved again.
He's going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a clean gap. Powers it down to the 14-yard line. So a couple of very big questionable calls here in favor of the Hornets on a fourth down roughing the passer call against the Dragons.
Yep, that's.
And then he's going to keep it out to the outside, fakes back to the middle. Touchdown, Hornets.
A hitch route on the bottom they just ran. As you can see, number 3 is
crowding up on the receiver here
a little
on the
more.
near side. So ball on the far hash. Here comes shotgun to Malaki. He's rolling out to his right. Pressure coming. Going to cut back in. Malaki on the run. Going to spin out. So they're going to get
out
him
of bounds.
Malaki takes the shotgun snap. Going to roll out to his left. Throwing it down deep to the sideline, holding on the outside.
Yes, sir.
Caught by Jordan Perry down at the 22-yard line. Dragons are in business. 2nd and 20. Here's your snap. Malaki rolling out to his right. He's got pressure coming from the backside. He's going to throw a lob pass up, and it's going to be, it should have been picked, but was dropped. Play 3rd down there. So with 9 seconds left, the Dragons can potentially get a quick out here out of bounds or let Malaki scramble up and out for at least a Hail Mary opportunity. Not too late now. He's going to throw it up. 4-3, going to come down. Incomplete at the 6. And here's the snap. And caught, but only at the 15. Ball game. Hapeville has come up to Jefferson Memorial and toppled the Dragons here. 12-10 will be your final score. And Hapeville moves on to the second round of the playoffs, and the Dragons' season ends.
It was heartbreak for Jefferson, but with a player like Sammy Brown, the team had a bright future. Their 2022 campaign saw them go undefeated in region play and enter the playoffs with a number 4 ranking. Their first-round opponent was set to be a cakewalk for such a strong team. The Cass Colonels had a lackluster 4-6 record and had barely scraped into the playoffs with a 2-3 region record. Once again, all signs pointed to an easy Jefferson win. What happened on that night can only be described as déjà vu.
Sammy Brown making the stop, a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd down, 6 to go.